straight, your ears, your shoulder, your chest and your hip in a straight line. So just notice, even with your eyes closed or open, notice if your body is slightly leaning forward. Notice if your head is slightly jacking forward. So whatever is happening there, try to sit back. Nandita, I would want you to switch on your video, please. If you have any issues switching on the video, anybody, you can please message us personally. Otherwise, please switch on the videos. Okay, so as I was saying, your ear, your shoulder, your chest and your hip in a straight line. Sitting up straight and tall, rolling your shoulders back and down. Eyes are closed. Just scan your body from top to bottom, noticing all the different parts of the body, noticing the whole body which serves you for everything that you do. Your body is with what you're doing, not only in your yoga class, but even otherwise. And then just focus on your breath now, bringing your attention from the body, taking it away from the body, bringing it to your breath. Watch the breath, how it is today. Watch your inhalation, watch your exhalation. Okay, Nandita, but just fix that and make sure that you switch on your videos from next class. Thank you. Watch your inhalation, watch your exhalation, and watch how the breath is flowing in your body. So whenever we get into any slightly difficult posture, okay, which you're not ready for, breath is the key there. The more stable, the more calm, the more deep your breath will be, the better you'll be able to get into the pose. So getting connected to the breath, not only in the start of the class, but even during the class is very important. And that connection with the breath, you need to build it up. Just because I'm saying it, you'll be able to connect for once and then the connection will be lost. So you need to build up that connection with the breath. So we start by building up that connection with the breath, by just observing the breath for some time, and also noticing the changes and the impact of your inhalation and of your exhalation on the body. Notice how as you inhale, the body expands, and how as you exhale, the body relaxes. Or in fact, the body expands to invite the breath in, and the body relaxes to push the breath out. So just focus on the movement of the breath and the subtle movement of your body for the next 3 breaths. Start calming down, start grounding yourself. Excellent, very nice. Bring your palms to your heart center. We'll all inhale together and we'll chant Om as we exhale. You may rub your palms, give it a nice good rub, and you can slowly bring it over your eyes. Open your eyes and look into the palms. So people often ask me, how do we get better in our asanas? Practice every single day and breath. If you're not connected to the breath, it is not yoga, it can be any other workout. Because especially in our classes, it's not completely pure yoga. We take a lot of movements and drills from non-yoga workouts also. But how you can make it yogic is by focusing on the breath. Okay? So good morning everybody once again. Today we are going to build up our practice into Kurmasana, okay? Where you take your hands in and you bend forward. So a lot of forward bending, so a lot of stretch in the spine and the hamstrings, hip opener, and a lot of shoulder work. So we look into that into the warm-ups. Those who just joined us, strap the dupatta towel. In fact, keep your props handy all the time. And in case if you cannot sit in a squat, place 2 cushions under the heels, or you can fold the mat and you can place the heels on that, okay? So we'll get started. We'll come into a squat right away. So keep your feet wide apart, toes pointing out, knees opening out to the sides. So come into a squat right away. Now, as I mentioned, for some of you, squatting might be difficult. Your heels might be lifting up. You can place your folded mat under your heels, or if you can just run and bring 2 cushions, you can place it under. We're going to spend some time in squat doing a lot of variations, so you might need those props, okay? So stay here and breathe. Now with your hands, press the palms together and use your triceps to further open the knees out. So I'm exerting a little bit of force with my hands. My palms are pressing into each other, and with my triceps, I am putting a little pressure, a little force to open the knees a little more to get that stretch in the inner thighs. A lot of hip openers this week because it is really going to help you in a lot of postures. So we did Monday hip opener yesterday also and today also. And then keep opening up a little bit more. So you can release in between and then you can just stretch it out a little further. Again, you can release in between and you can use the force or the energy of the arms to push it out. Last 2 times, push it all the way, breathe, breathe, breathe. Try to keep your hips down and your chest up. One last time, all the way here. Many a times I have told in the classes, for your ankle joint, knee joint, hip joint, this is a very good posture, provided you've already not damaged either of the joints, any of the joints. So if your joints are still healthy, and to keep it healthy, to let it remain healthy even as we age, this is a very good posture. Beautiful. Now place your hands onto the knees, everybody. And from here, just try to bring and press your right knee down. So the body turns to one side and that heel lifts up. And then slowly come back to the center and do the same thing on this side. So this heel lifts up, the body turns diagonally and come back center. Again, press it down nice and strong and come back center and press it down and center. We'll repeat this and keep going. Up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up. I can see so many of you struggling. 9, up, 10, and up. Very nice. Slowly take your hands back. Bring your legs forward. Just bring your hips down and stretch your legs forward. Give it a little shake. We have to get that there again. Give it a little shake. Breathe. Now from here, we are going to make a 90-90 with our legs. Okay, so we make a 90-90. Now for this one, you might be all over the place. You might not find yourself coming back to the same place. That is okay. Okay, so stay here. Now from here, avoid using your hands. If you have to use the hands, then you may place it down. But if you can, avoid using the hands. I'll show you both ways. So from here, I'm going to pick my knees up and then I'm going to turn it and drop it on the other side. If you find this very challenging as a beginner, you can take a gentle support of your fingertips and then you can turn. Okay, let's all do this. Everybody together. So without using the hands if possible, lift up and I hope everybody's got this movement. Again up and turn. All that you're doing is facilitating a lot of movement at the hip joint. And again up and turn, keeping your back straight and up and turn. You can use a little support of your hands if it is very necessary. You can use a gentle support of your fingertips if it is very necessary. But let the work happen from the hip and the lower body. So as I said, you might find yourself off the mat. You might find yourself moving forward or to the sides. That's okay. So keep moving. Now let's pick up speed. 1, 2, try. 3, 4. Let's keep going. 5. Very good for your lower abdomen, forming up. 6, toning up your lower abdomen. 7, I'm off the mat just so that I'm visible. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, you can slow it down if you find this difficult. 14, your body might still be a little tight and stiff because it's just the beginning. And 15, very nice. Come back to the center. Once again, take your squat, everybody. Come back into your squat again. Come back into the squat again. Same thing what we did. Hands onto your knees, everybody. Press and up. 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, and up. Beautiful. Bring it all the way down. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Bring it all the way down and stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Slowly and gently release and stretch. You might be very slim and thin. You might look very nice, but if you don't have the flexibility and the strength in the joints, a lot of your movements will be hindered. Keep breathing. Point and flex your feet a couple of times. Breathe. And once again, that figure of 90-90. One more time, everybody. See, if you're leaning all the way to one side, you need to really get that flexibility to be at the center. Hands up, interlace your fingers or just press the palms together. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add on one more movement to this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now watch. So the knees are turned on the left side. Now you're going to stretch your right leg back and bring your body to the center. Okay? Come back and then change. You can watch me once. So turn completely towards the front. Your thigh should be pointing down towards the floor, not pointing sideways. So you really need to turn the thigh down. Then you're going to fold that leg. Come back. Bring this knee on this side. Stretch this leg back and try to turn, rotate so that this thigh is down. Come back and then on the other side. We'll all do it together. Don't worry. Okay. You might go off your mat. You'll go all over your room. That's okay. So I'm starting here. This is my right leg in the front, left leg back. So sitting up straight and tall, I'm going to pull my knees all the way to the left side. Now stretch my right leg back and tilt, lean towards the right side. Come back, bend this leg, lift up, drop the knees on this side. Stretch my left leg. I'm not staying leaning on the right side, but I'm trying to get my body back to the center so that my left thigh is pointing down towards the floor. Okay? Again, bend and fold your left leg. Lift your knees up, press the knees down. I'll go slow in case somebody is not understanding. So both my knees are on my left side, and then I stretch my right leg back. I don't continue staying on my left side. I lean my body towards the center as much as possible. Then bend your right leg to the front again. Lift it up, drop the knees on the right side. Stretch your left leg back and try to be to the center. Instead of just leaning on your right leg, you can use the support of your hands if needed, okay? And then come back to the center. And here, stretch to bring yourself to the center. You can slightly take support of your hands. Then come back, knees up. Last time, it's done. And stay at the center. Very nice. And then slowly come back to the center and stretch your legs forward. Enough. Just move your legs, shake it, press it up and down, point and flex your feet one more time. Beautiful, guys. Excellent. You can come up on Vajrasana for the next one, or you can continue sitting on cross-legged. We are working a little bit in the upper body and the arms. I'm turning this side so that you can see. So from here, I'm going to first pull my hand all the way to the other side. So I pull my left hand all the way to the right side. I can use my right hand to pull the palm and press it. And then push the shoulders back. Okay? So this is how you're going to be. Stay here. So most of us, when we bring our hand to bind, there's a lot of gap. So use this hand to pull it through, press the palms on the sides and push the shoulders back. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and release. Now my right hand, I take it around my back and I use my left hand to give me that extra bind, to give me that extra fold. And then with my palms pressing into each other, I pull my shoulders back. I pull my shoulders back and I stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, nice. Now slowly and gently release. Now what we are going to do is Kurmasan hands. You're going to do it active. So I'm going to take my right hand on the top, left hand back, try to touch my fingers. Open up the arms and then the other side. Open up and 1. Okay? I can show you the back view also. So from here, I go into Gomukhasana. I press my fingers. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe fingers touch, maybe they don't, 8, 9, 10, very nice, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, beautiful everybody, 3, 2, head up everybody. And 1. Beautiful. Slowly and gently release. Now with the strap or without the strap, we are going to hold. So if you know that you are very tight in the arms, you can use a strap. You can hold the strap, hold it. If your hands are here, start bringing it closer to each other. Start bringing it closer to each other and we are going to hold. So whatever works, either with the strap or without the strap. Hold for 10 counts. So right hand up, left hand from back, from down. Grab hold of the fingers or just grab hold of the strap. And if you are holding the strap, try to bring your hands closer to each other, moving them along the strap. Holding it for another 10, 9, don't drop your head down, head up, 7, your right elbow, right arm close to your ear, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it out. Just turn the palm so that the shoulders get a nice external rotation. And then left hand up, right hand down. What you can also do if you're not using a strap, use this hand to push this palm further up. And then you can reach the fingers. Stay and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can also use the strap. No harm in doing that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly and gently release and relax. Beautiful. Now from here, let's start to flow. Let's start to move. After that initial warm-up, come on all fours, everybody. Come on all fours. Tuck your toes under. Keep your knees bent and push your hips back. Keep your knees bent, push your hips back. Try to keep a straight, flat back and stretch your arms. And then straighten your right leg, pressing the right heel down and feel the stretch in the back of the right leg. Your left leg is still bent. Now bend your right leg and straighten your left leg, pushing the thighs back. My body is not coming forward. Now again bend your left leg and stretch and straighten your right leg, bringing the right heel down on the floor. Again bend your right leg, straighten your left leg, bringing the left heel down on the floor. Stay here and breathe, nice and strong. Now lift both the heels up. And now exhale, bring both the heels down. Try to reach the floor as much as you can. Inhale, reach both the heels up, lift it up. Exhale, try to press both the heels down. Once more, inhale, raise your heels up. And as you exhale, try to bring both the heels down. Maybe they will touch the floor, maybe they will not. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look in the front and start to walk your legs forward. See if you can keep your legs straight throughout, even when you come closer to your palms. You have to lift your heel of the palms up, you have to be on your fingertips, but try and stay with your legs straight. If not possible, then keep your knees bent. Inhale, stretch all the way up, lengthen your spine and your hands. Exhale, bend forward and down. Maybe a little bend in the knees, maybe straight legs. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, stretch. Exhale, bend forward and down. Pull your abdomen in. That helps you in your forward bend with straight legs. 2 more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Press the palms. Exhale, bend forward. Draw your abdomen in. That really helps in your forward bend. 1 more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward and down. Now this time, everybody bend your knees. Okay, bend your knees and flatten your back. So for most of you, if your legs were straight, your back might be rounded like this. First, let's fix this rounded back. So to fix the rounded back, bend your knees, push your buttocks behind and extend the spine forward. So with the knees bent, everybody can straighten the back. So if your legs were straight and your back was rounded, do bend your knees, fix your rounded back, come into a straight back, flat back, right? And now your abdomen and your thighs are close to each other. There is no gap. Take your hands behind the legs. Hold on to the back of the legs, your fingers touching your heels. So take your hands behind the legs. Now without losing the connection between the abdomen and the thigh, straighten the leg as much as your body is ready for at the moment. Without losing that connection between the abdomen and the thighs. Maybe some of you will still find that you have to keep your legs bent. That is okay. But learn to press your abdomen on the thighs. Maybe with straight legs, maybe with slight bend in the knees. But learn this concept. And then keep shooting your sit bones up towards the roof and keep taking the crown of the head down towards the floor. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look in the front, bend your knees, pressing the weight into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up, stretch your hands. Exhale, come back to your heart center. 2 rounds of your regular Surya Namaskar. So walk on the front of your mat, feet slightly apart. Tuck your tailbone under, draw your navel up towards the chest. Inhale, stretch your hands back, move your hips forward. Exhale, bend forward and down. Step your right leg back, give it a good stretch. Lower your hips, head and chest forward and up. Palms on the floor, step your left leg back. Squeeze your inner thighs. Try to bring the shoulders right above the wrist or slightly ahead of the wrists. Knees down, your hip remains up, chest and chin down. Try to keep your chest down, lifting the chin up. Inhale, straighten your legs, roll your chest up, roll your shoulders back. Shoulders should not be forward and up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Exhale back into your downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. If you find difficulty in doing this, use your hand to pull the leg. Don't stay here. Lower your hips down, raise your head and chest up. Step your left leg forward into your full forward bend. Inhale, stretch your hands up and back. Exhale, come back to your heart center. Inhale, stretch your hands up and back. Exhale, bend forward and down. Take your left leg back. Remember to lower your hips, lifting your head and chest forward and look up. Palms on the floor, step your right leg back. Hold it for a few seconds. Get that strength in the body. Knees down, push the body forward, chest and chin down. Maybe chin not down, chin lifted. Inhale, hips down, chest up, arms are bent. Exhale back into your downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. You can extend your right leg further back so that you have space for the hips to come down. Step your right foot forward into your forward bend. Inhale, straighten up, nice and strong. Stretch the front of your body. Exhale, heart center. One more round. Inhale, take your hands up and back. Exhale, bend forward and down. Step your right leg back. If you're stepping it till here and your hips are lifted like mine right now, move, drag, walk your right leg back, lower your hips down. Only then this posture will be beneficial. Press the palms on the floor, step your left leg back. In case we have some beginners, see, you should not be here. Watch the shoulder and the wrist. Shoulder should be above the wrist. Now knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale, hips down, chest and head up. Exhale back into your downward facing dog. Step your right leg forward, close to the right thumb. Step your left leg forward into your full forward bend. Inhale, stretch your hands all the way up and back. Exhale, heart center. One last time on the left side. Inhale, stretch nice and strong. Exhale, bend forward and down. If you're looking for speed, slow down, slow down. Take your left leg back. Lower your hips down. Stretch. Palms on the floor, step your right leg back. Shoulders above the wrist, strong legs. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhale, head and chest up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale back into your downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, nice and strong. Step your right leg forward into your full forward bend. Inhale, stretch your hands all the way up and back. Exhale, come back to your heart center. Keep your feet wide apart, hands beside the body. Close your eyes and take a breather. I notice if it is very difficult for us to slow down. We used to just moving all the time, aimlessly. So slow down, catch your breath. Notice and watch the breath and the movement of the body. Beautiful. Keep your feet wide apart, almost as wide as the mat now. So take your feet wide apart, you're still facing the front. And then from here, come down into a squat. Inhale, come up, squeeze your butts. So push your butts forward and squeeze it. Again, go down. Maybe not a full squat if you have a lot of injuries in the knees. Come up and push your hip forward, squeeze your butts. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Come on, everybody. 4 and up. Remember to squeeze your butts. 5 and up. Push your pelvis forward. 6 and squeeze your inner thighs. 7 and up. You got it. Last 3. 8 and up. Beautiful. 9 and up. Last time. 10 and up. Beautiful. Stay there. Breathe. Good. Go down again. You will need a towel strap or a dupatta here. So go down into a squat. Stretch your left hand or right hand and take it around the front knee. You can use a towel or a dupatta, fling it back and hold. I'll give you this view also. So this is how I am. So from the back, you have to interlace the fingers. If you cannot reach there, use a strap or a dupatta. Turn your body towards the opposite side. Lift that opposite shoulder up. Lift that opposite shoulder up. Hold it there. Hold it there. So your body should not be leaning forward. Chest should not be facing down. Lift the chest up. Transfer the weight on the heels and lift the opposite shoulder up. Turn your head towards the opposite side. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let the work happen. It takes time for the work to happen internally. Don't be in a rush. And 1. Slowly release and relax. You can keep something under the heels if squatting is very difficult for you. Stretch the opposite hand forward inside the knee. Wrap it around the knee. Wrap it around the knee. You can use a towel, dupatta, or you can interlace the fingers if you can reach. Now turn the chest and the body towards the opposite side. Don't have the chest facing the floor. Turn it to the opposite side and try to pull that shoulder behind. Don't have the shoulder falling forward. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, don't give up, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, don't give up please, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release and relax. Back into your downward facing dog. Meet me in your down dog. You can move your heels up and down just to give a little release to the legs. Once you've done, stay in down dog, breathe. Step the right leg forward, step the left leg forward. Inhale, stretch your body. Stretch your body forward. Exhale, again, bend your knees, same thing. Your belly and your abdomen. So we need to change the behavior of the body. We need to do it again and again. So bend the knees, abdomen on the thighs. Take your hands behind the legs. Take your hands behind the legs. Now keeping the abdomen and the thigh connected, straighten as much as possible by you. Now here the tendency of the weight to be more on the heels is there. So try to transfer the weight equally. Push your body forward so that if your body is leaning back, it can come back to center. Stay for another 5. Draw your abdomen in. Allow the sit bones to go up and the chest to go down. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, look up. Pressing the feet on the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come back to your heart center. Feet apart, hands by the side. Catch your breath. Stay for 1. Keep breathing. 2. Your breath might be heavy and fast. Relax it, calming down. 3, 4, and 5. Moving on, feet closer to each other. Inhale, arms by the sides and up, nice and strong. Exhale, bend forward and down, full forward bend. Surya Namaskar A, everybody. Inhale, half forward bend. Palms on the floor, step your legs back. Exhale, knees down, chest and chin down or halfway. Inhale, straight hands this time. Straight hands. Come into a nice back bend. Exhale back into a downward facing dog. Stay in your down dog, look at your navel, catch your breath. For 1, straighten your legs, push your sit bones up. 2, 3, try to keep your legs straight. Shoulders behind the wrist, way back. 4, and 5. Look forward, step the right leg forward and the left leg forward. Lengthen the spine. A soft bend in the knees or maybe straight. Exhale, bend forward and down. Inhale, pressing the feet on the floor, come up. Exhale, come back to your heart center. With variations now, inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, bend forward and down. Inhale, half forward bend. Palms on the floor, right leg back, left leg back. Knees down, half chaturanga or ashtanga naman. Inhale, straight hands, shoulders down. So I'm just spending a little time. Most of us are here many times because we don't want to finish the posture. Push the hands down, shoulders down, chest up. Don't stay here. Push the body up, shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under, exhale back, downward facing dog. Shift your weight into the left leg. Lift and raise your right leg high up towards the ceiling. Bend the right knee and bring it outside the right palm. Lower your hips down and up. Again, 2 and up. and 3, and up, and 4, and up, and 5, and up, and 6, and up, and 7, and up, 8, bring the hip as low as possible before you take it up, and 9, and up, beautiful guys, and 10. Lower your left knee down, you can flatten the foot at the back, bring your left forearm down, bring your right forearm down, lizard pose. Notice if the body is tilting too much on the left, that is a tendency. Try to be at the center. If this is too difficult for some of you, keep only one elbow down, keep the other palm down. If that is also difficult for a beginner, you can just be on your palms for now. Otherwise, both the elbows on the floor, stay here for another 5, 4, 3, front ankle and knee are in one straight line, 2, and 1. Press the palms onto the floor, lift your chest and your head up, tuck your back toes under, lift your knee up. Step your right leg all the way up, lift it up, exhale, bring it down. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, left leg up all the way, hold it here for a few seconds. You can even slightly bend the right knee to create more space in the hips. Step your left foot outside the left palm. Drag your right leg back so that your hips can come down. If your right leg is too close, you will not get that movement. So make sure that your right leg goes back. Hips down, and up, and down, and up, and 3, as low as possible guys, and up, and 4, and up, and 5, and up, and 6, and up, beautiful, and 7, and up, and 8, and up, last 2 please, and 9, and up, last time, and 10. You can release your right knee on the floor, you can even flatten the foot. Bring your right forearm on the floor. Some of us can just stay till here, some of us can bring both the forearms down. Chest forward, so don't stay with your hips back like this, watch me. Don't stay with your hip back like this. Draw the hip forward and extend your spine forward. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, feel the sensation in the left hip joint, 5, 4, keep extending the spine, don't round your back so much, 3, 2, and 1. Press the left palm on the floor, press the right palm on the floor. Lift your right knee up and take your left leg all the way up in the air. Bring the left leg down, take a vinyasa, forward into plank, knees down halfway or full. Inhale, lift up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Step or jump forward into your half forward bend. Exhale, full forward bend. Try to bring your chest closer and closer to your thighs. Inhale, stretch your hands all the way up. Exhale, heart center. Take a breather, we do the second round. Breathe. Align, set your breath and everything again. Inhale, let's get started again. Exhale, into a full forward bend. Inhale, half forward, jump back or step back to plank. Your choice, knees down full or half. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Once again, shift your weight in the left leg, raise your right leg high up to the ceiling. Bend that right knee, step it outside the right palm. Lower your hips down, lower your hips down. Come down onto the knees, come down onto the forearms. Till here we've already done. Now from here, we are going to lift our left knee up. So the left knee is no longer grounded down. Lift your left knee up and just move your body forward and back. Pulse forward and back for 1, 2, 3. With your left knee lifted. With your left leg active and strong. 7, 8, 9, 10. Give that forward push to the body. Stay here. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Press the palms onto the floor and step your right leg back. Take a moment. Move your heels up and down. Breathe. And we do the same thing on the left side. I hope everybody is with me. Left leg all the way up and back. Fold the leg and step it outside the left palm. Move your right leg back so that you can release your hips down. This is important. Bring both your forearms down on the floor. In case if your right knee was down, now pick it up. Keep the leg straight and feel that strong sensation into the left hip. or maybe somewhere else also in the body, depending on your body. Wherever you're feeling that strong sensation, let the breath be directed in that area. Stay for 10, 9, 8, sorry, you have to move forward and back. Keep moving forward and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, don't give up. 1, move forward and stay there. Feel it, intensity growing. Come back to the center, press the palms, you're done, done, done. Take your left leg back. Move your heels up and down. Bring your knees down just for a moment and just take a little breather. Just take a little breather. Reset your breath, your body. Good. Come back. That's all, that's all. Tuck your toes under. Move back into a downward facing dog. Look forward, either jump or step forward. Aim to your half forward. Exhale, head and chest close to the legs, pull forward. Inhale, come all the way up. It feels good to come up. Exhale, heart center. Take a moment before we move on. Just catch your breath, giving you enough breaks so that your breath is not haywire and your nervous system is not jerky. Again, inhale, take your hands up, nice and strong. Come on, Karuna. Exhale, bend forward and down. Aruna, come on. Inhale, half forward bend. Palms on the floor, step your legs back. This time you can take a chaturanga or knees down, whatever works for your body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Lift and raise your right leg up one more time. And then step it forward. Start moving your right foot to the left side. Bring your right knee down. Come into a pigeon pose. So left leg stretches back. Come into a pigeon pose. Now we learn how to do an active pigeon pose. So sometimes we just dump our whole body down. So we are going to learn to be a little more active. If you find it very challenging, you can place a cushion or a block under your right hip. So most of us, we are supported with our hands. We learn how to take the hands off the picture and how to use more of our lower body. So lift your hips up slightly. So lift your hips up slightly. That activates the legs. So lift your hips up slightly, stay there, and then take your hands off the mat. Keep your hips slightly lifted, and then take your hands off the mat. Feel a little more strong energy into the legs and the hips. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Slowly, blend gently, lower it down. Now if your hip is not touching the floor, if you are somewhere here, please place a block or a cushion under your right hip. Now take your hands all the way back. Roll your head down and try to lift your hands up if possible. Stay. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can use a towel or a dupatta to stretch your hands up. 2 and 1. Bring your hands down on either side of your right knee. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee and send your right leg back. Move the heels up and down, releasing the leg. We'll repeat the same thing on the left side. Inhale, left leg all the way high up. Step it forward. Move your left leg towards your right wrist. Bring your knee down, stretch your right leg back. Stretch your right leg. You might need to put something under your left hip. Keep your body to the center. Lift up. Try to learn to lift. See this lift. More active in the legs. So lift. Once you know that you can stay, stretch your hands back. Stay. Breathe. Don't keep your shoulders ahead of the hips. Shoulder and hips in one line. Try. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release the hips down. You can always have a prop under the left hip and repeating again and again. Go down, stretch your hands up. Stay here and breathe. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring the palms all the way down. Lift your body up. Exhale, tuck your back toes under. Lift your knee. Send your leg back. Breathe and hold and stay. Take a vinyasa forward. Lower down, your choice. Inhale, come up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Once again, we are going to come into pigeon pose with a little change in the hand movement. Inhale, right leg up, everybody. Step your right foot forward, knee towards your right wrist, foot towards your left. I'll be turning in the front so that you can have a better view. So this is where I am, and you're going to keep your foot close to the left thigh. Left thigh is facing down, not like this. So left thigh facing down. In case if your hip comes up, place a block, pillow, bolster, anything there. Use a towel, strap, dupatta, whatever you have. Wrap it around your right foot. Right foot. Wrap it around your right foot. Take that all the way back. So my right hand is wrapped around and I'm trying to bring it closer, closer, closer to the foot. And I stay here. Okay? Maybe some of us can even hold the toe. Some of us can even hold the toe or use a towel or the dupatta. Stay here, breathe. Bring your left elbow down, turn the shoulder and the chest towards the right side. You're holding your right toes, maybe with your fingers, maybe with a towel, dupatta or a strap, and turn your body to the right side. Press your hips back and down. Feel the strong work in the body. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the bind. Bring your hands back in the front. Lift your back knee. You can take off your towel, dupatta, whatever you have. And then step back into your downward facing dog. Back. Step back into your downward facing dog. Same thing on the left side. Bring your left leg into your pigeon pose. Stretch your right leg back. Keep a block or a cushion or a pillow under your left hip. And keep this foot close to the right thigh. Don't bring it forward. Keep it close to the right thigh. Take a strap, towel or dupatta. Wrap it around the foot. This goes behind. Okay, this goes behind. Now with your left hand, you can lift up and you can walk your hands closer and closer and closer to the foot. Okay? Maybe some of us can even reach the foot. Maybe can even hold the toes. Then bring your right elbow down and turn your body to the left side. It's a strong one. Use the towel, dupatta, use a prop under your hips if needed. Stay here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Take off your towel or your dupatta. Don't worry if you did not get it. I did not sort of get time to come and watch because then the flow will get lost. Tuck your toes under, press back into a downward facing dog. Move and breathe. Take a vinyasa forward. Inhale up, exhale back. Jump forward or step forward into your half forward bend. Exhale full forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, heart center. Okay, how are we doing? All good so far? All good? Why Sudha sitting? Don't sit. Great, let's continue. Just give me 1 second. I'll just open my door. Good, let's go guys. Okay, now it's easy breezy, something that you know already. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, bend forward and down. Inhale, half forward bend. Exhale, step back or jump back. Lower down, your choice. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back. Right leg lifted. Step your right foot forward. Drop the left heel down. Inhale, Virabhadra Asana 2. So as I said, this is familiar. Most of us, we know this. Stay in your warrior 2, nice and strong. Inhale, take a reverse warrior. Stretch the side body. Stretch your side body. My left hand is very gently on the left leg. Inhale, come back center. Hand on the thigh. Remember the chair, what we did yesterday? Usually we are here. I told you with the chair also, right? You need to be here. So the small action will make a huge difference in how you feel in the body. Here, you don't feel much. Here, you feel it. So it'll make a huge difference. Slide your hand down. You can always keep it on a block if needed or on the floor. Push that leg back with the hand. Stretch this hand above and over. If you can, through your armpit, look towards your fingers. Under your armpit, look towards your fingers. Stay here. Stay here for 5. Keep moving your hips down. You need to stretch your hips for Kurmasana. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come back. Straighten that leg, stretch your hands into Trikonasana. Stay for 5. Now your head and your chest tends to move forward. Move your hip towards me and take your head and chest back towards the foot. Come back all the way to the center. Inhale, straighten. Now from here we take a bind again, okay? So either we bind without any prop or we can use a prop. So same thing again, you can use a towel or a dupatta, anything, and you can hold it, right? Now see, my head is forward. This is not the right posture. You need to align the right foot and the head. And then bend into the right leg. And then pull the shoulders back. A lot of things, I'll repeat it again. So if the body is coming forward, take the bind. Push the head towards the foot. Bend into the front leg. Stay. Stay for 5. This is a strong 1. 3. Don't give up. 2. And 1. Release everything. Bring the strap or the towel down. Turn towards the right leg. Step your right leg back. Stretch it out. Give it a moment. You would have done some hard work. Give it a moment. Now you're going to raise and lift your left leg all the way up to the ceiling and step your left foot forward. Right heel on the ground. Virabhadra Asana 2 on the left side. Breathe. Stay. Breathe. Take a reverse warrior. Stretch your side body. Feel a nice length in the left side of the body. Keep bending the left leg. Come back to the center. Hands on your left thigh. Don't jut your hips out. You're not using your leg at all. So use your left thigh. It is painful. It is work, but you've got to do this. Then bring the hand all the way down. Push the knee behind with the elbow. If your body is here, you're not getting any benefit. Your hip, your head should be aligned and the head should be above the foot. Stretch your hand, take it above and over the head. Look under your right armpit and look towards your fingertips. Stay, or your left, whatever it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the leg, come back. Give a little release to the leg, straighten it. Again, we go into the bind. Don't be afraid of the bind. I struggled a lot in the beginning. Keep practicing. So bend. Take this hand from the front, left hand. Right hand from the top. Grab hold of the fingers or the wrist. Don't stay here. Right now, the head and the chest is facing down. You have to roll the body so that the chest faces the camera and the head faces up. Stay here. Strong work. Stay. For 5, 4. You should do more hatha. Then the body will get stronger more. 3. Come on, come on, come on. Everybody who's giving up. 2 and 1. Straighten. Bring the hand on either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back. Whoa. Breathe. Take a vinyasa. Your choice. The way you want to go down. Lift up. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Stay there. Don't give up. Lift and raise your right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Bend the leg. Step your right foot forward. Ground the left heel down. Inhale. Come up. Hands onto your hip. Turn both the feet forward. Turn both your feet forward. If you're facing away from the camera, turn yourself towards the camera. Good. Now hands onto the hip. Start to bend. 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 More and more flexion in the hip. Bring your hands down. Maybe on the block, maybe on the floor. Don't widen the legs too much. Try to bring the crown of the head on the floor. Stay here, but don't widen the legs too much. Stretch your hamstrings. Stretch your legs. Push your sit bones up. Stay for 5, 4. With every exhalation, try to bring your upper body closer to the hips and the thighs. With every exhalation, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly hands on the hip. Inhale, come up, everybody. Now from here, bend your legs. Watch me before you do it, okay? You're going to bend your legs. Take that bind again. Maybe with the towel or the strap or the dupatta. Take that bind again. Lift the shoulder, exhale, go down. Straighten your legs, go down with the bind. You can take a towel or a dupatta, okay? I'll give you some time. This can be a new movement. I'll give you some time. To start with, you bend your knees. Lower the body, okay, with the knees bent. Take this hand. Say, for example, this is your right hand. from the front, left hand from the back and top. You can use a towel or a dupatta. Keep lifting your left shoulder up and then slowly, gently, as much as you can, straighten your legs and stay here. Stay here for 10, 9. Start straightening your legs. 9, 8, 7. Keep trying. Very good. 5, 4. Head is down, not forward. 3. More and more closer to the legs. Your head is in between the legs. 2 and 1. Disha, your body is coming up and slowly release. Beautiful. Straighten your legs. Breathe. Watch what are the small mistakes that we are doing, what I observed, and then we do the second side. Watch. So some of you are up. If your body is up, it will not work. Your body has to be down and here. Not up, not up. So body down. So let's do this on the other side. Bend your legs, everybody. Reach. Take your left hand in front and back. Right hand from behind. Use a towel or a strap, please. And then straighten your legs, head down, and then turn the chest and the shoulders slightly towards the left side. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, as much as you can. Very good, Devi. Good, Anita. Good, Shriya. Good, good. Nice, everybody. Last 3, straighten your legs. Try to press the feet down. The more the strong foundation, the better it will be. 2 and 1. Beautiful, guys. Slowly and gently release and relax. Lovely. Turn back towards your right leg. Lower your body down. Take your right leg back. Bring your knees down. Cross your ankles. Come to a seated. Whoa, money, money, money. What the hurry, madam? Okay. Keep my left leg, so right leg bent and your left leg forward. Okay? Or maybe I'll just do your mirror image. So everybody, right leg stretched, left leg bent. Right leg stretched, left leg bent. Good. Inhale, stretch your hands up. Exhale, keeping this foot strong, lean forward as much as you can. Draw your abdomen in. You can actually, with your hands, push that flesh, that fat in and stretch forward. Yes. So that your body knows what it needs to do. And stretch as much as you can. Hold it, hold it, hold it for 5, 4, strong, not strong, but soft, deep breath. 2 and 1. Slowly inhale, come back to the center, sit up straight. Bend your right leg and go ahead and stretch your left leg. In case if your knee is lifting up too much, I know few people, few students have that, you press it on a pillow or a cushion. Keep this heel pressing down. Keep your buttocks at the back pressing down. Extend your spine. You can draw the flesh in, especially in your lower abdomen. Learn to pull forward. Chest broad, shoulders back. Not shoulders forward, chest in. Chest forward, shoulders back. Stretch and start to go down. Do the best that you can. Some of you, this will be your range, so be it. Don't force. It will happen. Your body will cooperate, but only if you practice regularly. Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come up. Both the legs out. Both the legs out. Now, for some of you, because of your body type, you might need to sit on a block. There's no harm in that. Because of your body type, you might have to elevate your hips. Otherwise, it will not happen. So learn to send your pelvis back and the trunk forward. Learn to send your pelvis back. So keep your hands here. Just lean and back. Do this a couple of times. Lean and back. I'm leaning with the chest. Lean and back. I'm not leaning with my head. I'm leaning with my chest. So lean and back. Even if that means it's a small movement, not a big movement, when you would do this, it is okay. But don't lead with your head. Lead with your chest. Lean and back. Feel it here. Lean and back. Lean and back. 4 more. Lean and back. 3 more. Lean and back. 2 more. Lean. Sit on a block if you're finding this very difficult. Lean. Stay. Lean. Stay. Stay. Legs strong. Take your hands off the picture. Take your hands off the picture. Lean. Your chest should be forward. Shoulders will be drawn back. Lean, lean, lean. Feel that work in your inner thighs. Feel that work in your inner thighs. Come on, money. Hands back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Take a little breather. Breathe. Stay there. Lift and lengthen the trunk a little bit more. You can take a block if you have or any object that you have. Just start sliding it forward and back. You should try to bring the belly down, not the head down. Watch me. I'm bringing my belly down, not the head. So bring your belly down, not the head. What we tend to do, we tend to bump our head down, not needed. So try to keep that length in the spine, go down and back as much as you can. Down and back. My head will be the last one to touch the floor. And back. 3 and back. Our teacher used to say, okay, now make chapatis for me. And back. And 1 and back. A very jolly good old fellow. And down and up. Last time, go to your maximum. But it is the chest which is going forward, not the head. Hey, not the head. Orange t-shirt. Sorry, I can't see your name from here. Not the head. Chest, chest, chest. Go, go, go. Stay, stay, stay. Go, go, go. As much as you can. Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, gently come back. Take your hands under the knees and wrap your arms around the knees. Lift up your spine, breathe and stay. Do not give up. Lift up your spine, breathe and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Getting into Kurmasana. As always, as with all the postures, not necessary that you will get the full posture today. Maybe you will get some there, but your body is already learning how to do a good forward bend. Okay? So last drill that we need to do here is, you will come up on your knees, stretch your right leg forward. Just stretch the hamstrings a little bit and then we go into Kurmasana. Let's all do this. You can cushion your knees, stretch your right leg forward. Let's all do this. Your hands can be on 2 blocks if the hands do not reach the floor. Keep your toes pulled towards you. Push the hips back and the chest forward. Push the hips back and the chest forward. So if you're rounding your back like this, try to push your hips back and chest forward. You can stay up more in like a pyramid rather than going down. Those of you who can, start going down. Feel the work in the leg. Stay here. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7. Who is this? Sciatica. Don't do it so much. For sciatica, this will not be so great. So don't do it. Just do a little bit. Just stretch a little bit. Don't bend your body down. Just keep your body up. It should be good. 5, 4. Don't go down if you have sciatica or any kind of back issues. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back and release. Stretch your left leg forward. Pull the toe towards you. And the heel is playing an important role. Sorry, I did not mention it on this side. The heel, you're trying to pull the mat towards you. As if you're trying to pull the floor and the mat towards you. So the heel is playing an important role. That way the leg will get more active. Push your hips back, chest forward. Hips back, chest forward. Start to go down as much as you can. One side will feel better than the other. Just stay and breathe. It will be a strong sensation as your body goes down. So breathe into that sensation. And then slowly release and relax. Good. Breathe. See, if you have any issues in the body like sciatica, disc bulge, you may not be able to go as deep in the postures as you would want to. But you have to understand the limitations of your body and work accordingly. So now from here, the Kurmasan preparation. Usually in Kurmasan, what people do is they stretch the leg out like Upavishta. No. Kurmasana, it is only this wide. It is not wider than this. For a few days, some of us, we can just practice doing this. You will have to get this flexion, the belly on the thighs. This is the first thing for Kurmasana. If there's a lot of gap between the body and the thighs, your Kurmasan will not happen. So what did I do? I pressed my heel onto the floor. My toes are lifted up and then I am here. If anything, yoga should teach you to have a lot of patience because as soon as you rush into the postures, it goes away from you. It doesn't come close to you. So stay here, stay here. Try to get this, we call this as a flexion. So flexion of the hip joint, bringing the upper body close to the thighs. Stay here, stay here. Very nice, stay here. Now start taking one arm under the leg, pressing the palms down. Okay? Then start taking the other arm under the leg and stretch the hands. Press the palms down. Today you can be here. This can be enough for you. Okay? If this feels good, start to stretch one leg forward. If that feels good, start to stretch the other leg forward and roll the knees in and come into your Kurmasana. Like a tortoise. So my back is like the shell of the tortoise. Stay and breathe. Keep hugging the legs towards each other. Don't allow the legs to be like this. Watch my feet. You have to hug the legs towards each other. Stay. Okay? Okay. Nice. Nice. Do not try to spread your legs out too much. Aruna, your legs are too spread out. You have to bring it in. You have to bring it in. Okay, slowly come back. We'll try this one more time. Slowly come back, come out. Nice, not bad. The students that I can see on my screen right now. I'll come closer and just cross your legs, sit straight, release that tension from the spine. We'll attempt this one more time. See how it goes. Good. So from here again, as I told you, don't spread your legs too wide. No. It should be here, slightly wider than the hips, that's all. Sit up straight and tall. Lift your chest up. Chest should be leading the forward bends always. Never the forehead leading the forward bends. It's going to just compress your lungs. So chest leading your forward bends. This is a forward bend, right? You're bringing your upper body close to your thighs. Okay? If this feels okay, start taking one hand through, palms facing down towards the floor. Take the other hand through, palm facing down towards the floor. Now here the tendency is to open the legs like this and to stretch it out. Keep the legs in. Keep the legs hugging in and then stretch one leg. This can be enough. This can be enough. Or stretch both the legs and go down. And stay. As much as you can. Don't force. Don't force. Kurmasan, if you don't get it in 1 day, 1 month, 3-4 months, it is okay, as much as you're getting. But have that action of the legs hugging towards each other. That is important. Yes, that will put a little more pressure in the shoulders, but have the action of the legs hugging towards each other. Very nice. Last 10, 9, good attempt, everybody. 7, 6, Hema, you can go a little more down and turn the toe inwards. Your toe is facing out. Keep the toe lifted and turn the toe in. No, press the heel, lift the toe up. Your feet has, yes. And now turn it in. Turn it in. Good. And slowly and gently, everybody come out of the pose. Beautiful. Lovely, guys. Lovely. Wonderful. Stretch your legs forward. We'll start doing a few counter poses. So take your legs forward and just give it a little shake. Shake it. Move it up and down. Point and flex your feet. And we just do a few counter poses because we've done a lot of flexion, a lot of forward bends. So fold your legs, everybody. Take your palms like this, facing you, okay? Straighten your arms. Inhale, lift your body up. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Stretch the front of the body. Stretch the front of the body. Don't throw your head back, keep it here. Exhale and come down. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale, straightening your hands. Come up, do the best that you can. Stay here, breathe. And slowly go down. 2 more times. Inhale, go up, push your hips up. Straighten, look up. Exhale and down. 1 more time. Inhale, go up, straighten, breathe. Stay. Stay. And slowly go down. Beautiful. Go ahead and bend your legs. We'll do a little bit of twist, just a gentle twist. Inhale, exhale, twist towards your right side. Turn from the waist, not from the head and the neck. Twist, breathe into the side body. Breathe into the side body. Keep your body straight. Don't lean back. Do not lean forward. Lift your spine up with every inhalation. With every exhalation, twist a little more. Come back to the center, keep your back straight, and then twist on the opposite side. Keep the shoulders away from each other, chest broad, twist from the navel. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. One more twist, Ardha Matsyendra Asana. So your right leg is folded and your right foot is close to your hip. Take your left foot around. Sit down, maybe on the heel, maybe on the floor, whatever works for you. Don't drop this knee down. Keep this foot pressing. If you cannot bring it here, bring it here, bring it here. But keep the toe, big toe pressing, knee lifted up. Knee has to lift up. And then stand, sit tall. So really elevate, sit tall, turn from the waist. So turn from the waist, turn from the waist. And then this hand you can stretch it, take it over and around. This also works to open up the shoulder. And all of these things are going to come handy in your headstand also. Because more and more your shoulders and your upper body opens up, it will come in handy for headstand. Okay, so even though we have not really done headstand per se drills, but all that we did also will help you in the headstands. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, keep your body straight, keep your chest lifted, 2, and 1. Come back to the center, release. Now your left leg goes all the way down. Your right foot, your big toe should press. If you come into the outer edge and you let the knee drop, it will not work. So your big toe should press. So see where you can keep the big toe so that it can press down. Use that to really lengthen, elevate the trunk up. Your trunk should not sag down. So use that to elevate your trunk up. Okay, first take the twist. First take the twist, keep that elevation. Turn from the navel and then stretch your right hand up, left hand up, and then take it over and across that right knee. Twist and stay. See that your chest feels that it is spread out, it is open, the chest space, and it is not covered by the 2 arms and the 2 shoulders. Stay here. Push the shoulders and the arms back, chest forward. Draw your abdomen in. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale slowly and gently release and relax. Lie down on your back. We'll do Setu Bandhasan, bridge pose. Again, a counter pose to all the forward bends that we did. Bring your heels close to the body. Keep your hands close to your feet. Pressing the feet down. Roll your elbows in. Roll your elbows in. So this one thing leads to the other. This also helps you in your back bends. So start lifting your hips up. More and more your feet presses down, the more you can elevate the body up. The more lazy your feet are, the body will be here. If you can see me from where you are, if your feet and legs are lazy, you will be here. If your feet and legs are working, then you can be here. It is not about the spine in the back bends. It is about the foundation in the back bends. Always remember. Stay, breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring yourselves down and just stay here. Good. Stretch your right leg forward. Bring your left knee to the chest. Stretch your right leg forward. Bring your left knee to the chest. Hold your left leg with your right hand. Turn your left leg to the right side. Take a twist again. Stay here. Draw your abdomen in. Pull the navel back towards the spine. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Straighten your left leg, stretch it forward. Fold and bend your right leg at the knee. Pull it closer towards you. Shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. Now take your right knee all the way to the left side. Release your right shoulder on the floor. And turn your head towards the right side. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back all the way to the center. Stretch your legs forward. Do any other movement that your body needs. Otherwise, move into your Shavasana. Take a nice, strong, good Shavasana. Don't be in a rush. Let your body and your mind release. I've ended the class in 8:10 only, so you have time. So make sure you take a good Shavasana. And after your Shavasana, we'll do a very short breathing practice, a little bit of breath practice that will leave you feeling very rejuvenated and nice. So release and relax your back, your hands, your legs. Just in case your neck is hurting, turn your head side to side without lifting it up if you need it. Otherwise, just be there. Learn to release and relax your body. Three breaths, all of us together. Take a long, deep breath in and breathe out. Take another long, deep breath in and breathe out. One more time. Take a long, deep breath in and breathe out. Just let go anything, any tension in the mind or the body. Use your breath to relieve you, to release you of that. Breath is the healer. Breath is the connection. And as soon as the quality of the breath improves, you will find a certain change in the body and the mind. And the breath can lead that. Take one more long, deep breath in and exhale out through the mouth. Letting go of any tension in the body or the mind. Do it 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. Like a whisper. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale it out. Stay calm and quiet and relaxed. And notice if the last breathing made any changes in your mind or your body. Good. Now come back to the body, everybody. Stretch your hands all the way back. Bring your feet and legs together and give a nice waking up stretch to your whole body. Very good. Fold your legs, turn over to one side. And then slowly come up to a seated. Sit with your eyes closed. Sit straight, sit tall. Just give me another 5 minutes to work on the breath. Your hands in chin mudra, index finger or the thumb together. This is also the Vayu mudra. So our fingers, we are made up of 5 elements, Panchadhatu, and each of the fingers, they represent one element. So this is the air or the wind, okay? So the Vayu mudra, when we bring the index finger and the index finger and the thumb together, this is Vayu mudra. Turn the palm and place it on the knees. Vayu is working on all the air element, the characteristics of the air element. And when you do pranayama, we know it as chin mudra, but also the Vayu mudra. And any of this pranayama, when we do with the Vayu mudra, any vata dosha in the body, okay, in case if you have any idea of Ayurveda, can get released with this. So back straight, roll your shoulders back and down, and close your eyes. Before we start working with the breath, we have to connect with the breath, right? If you want to call somebody, first we have to connect the call. So we have to connect with the breath. So with your eyes closed, watch the breath as it is. Watch the breath as it is. Watch your inhalation. Watch your exhalation. Watch your inhalation. Watch your exhalation. Our body is also made up of the sun and the moon. It has the characteristics of the sun and the moon. The heating, the solar, the energizing characteristic of the sun, the cooling, the calming, the very restorative characteristic of the moon. And that is represented by the 2 nostrils. The right nostril represents the sun quality, the solar quality, the Pingla Nadi. The left nostril represents the moon characteristics. So when we want to quieten ourselves, people who are always on the move, you know, they have a lot of anxiety, they cannot sleep at night, We need to bring in the moon quality more. There's an imbalance, that is why we cannot sleep in the night. So we need to balance it by raising the moon quality or the characteristics of the moon in our body. And that can be done simply by your breathing. So when you inhale through the left nostril and you exhale through the right nostril, which is known as Chandra Bhedana, it helps to calm you down. It helps to relax your nervous system. It helps you to become mentally more alert. It makes you more creative. Okay? So let's do that. So your PCOD problem, your insomnia problem, your migraine headache problem can be resolved if you breathe in through the left nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. So I'm doing your mirror image. So use your right hand, Nasikagra Mudra. You can open your eyes and you can see the mudra. Both the fingers on the palm. Thumb and ring finger does the work. So inhale through both the nostrils. Exhale it out. Now, keeping your finger on your right nostril, your ring finger, breathe in through the left nostril. So if I do your mirror image, sorry, I'm getting confused. Let me do my way only. So my right hand, I'm keeping my thumb on the right nostril. All of you inhale through the left nostril. Inhale. Close your left nostril. Exhale through the right. Again, inhale left nostril. Exhale right nostril. Take 5 seconds to inhale and to exhale. Inhale left nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale right nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale left nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale right nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now do it at your own time. Your breath can be shorter or longer than 5. So identify what is the length of your breath. Do it on your own for the next 5 rounds. I'm doing it with you. Breathing in through the left nostril, breathing out through the right nostril, Chandra Bhedana Pranayama. Two more rounds. Slowly bring your hands down. We did a very short and sweet practice. Of course, when you want it to be beneficial, you have to at least do it for 10 minutes. But you have to develop the practice of doing or regulating the breath. Otherwise, in 2-3 minutes, you will start feeling, bored or anxious, or you would want to move and you want to walk. So you have to build up the practice so that you can do it for a long time so that it is beneficial for you. Good. Bring your palms to your heart center. We'll end the session with one Om chanting together. Inhale. Go ahead and rub your palms. And bring it over your eyes. Open your eye and look into the palms. Thank you.